actually forgot to record. So we're opening more of this now. I literally just cracked open a couple of packs and I got like Face Card Fusion, Cloister. I opened a couple of Secret Slayers as well because I just had them laying around and just to top up the money. Got Doki Doki, Guardian, Blossom, Judgment, Seeker, like mostly stuff that we just can't use, so capture it and stuff like that. But we got that. Hopefully Freaky Fish Guy is happy with me doing it like that. I can't believe I forgot to press record, man. What is wrong with me? But yeah, nothing amazing, so it's not like I'm cheating and opening something insane. But yeah, look, start to open this, realised it wasn't recording, but yeah. Alright. Oh, and then, there you go. Arcana Triumph Joker. So that should be the last Ultra, as I was saying before. I realised we weren't actually recording. That should be it now. There should be nothing else in these because we got obviously a Collector's and an Ultra in the last half. So it should just be a Magnet Reduction. I think we actually have a few of those now, so we can't actually use that. Yeah, it would just be like, yeah. It's kind of shit that that's happened now. Like, I'm annoyed that I didn't press record, but then also what I'm gonna do, Galaxy. What else we got? Yeah. Fortune Tune. Yeah. Rose Princess. Yeah. Hyper Galaxy. Magnet Induction, yeah, like I said, that'll be it now. Kind of a bummer that we did it like that, but it is what it is. It is kind of searchable, this, if I can get the other 3 on the field, but it's going to be difficult to get the other 3 on the field with only 1 Joker. So potentially, we will be opening more of this set. I didn't particularly want to. I was hoping I would get 2 Jokers and I would have been happy, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, you know. But yeah, hopefully Freaky Fish Guy doesn't mind. I'll speak with him and see if he does. Then I'll open another half somehow. But yeah, let's get into the deck profile, guys.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the deck profile portion of the video. We'll smash through this and then we'll pass over to Freaky Fish Guy. So 1 Dark Magician, like I have said many times, he is not going to leave. 1 Joker's Knight, 2 Bower, 1 King's Knight, 2 Queen this time. We're going to play 2 Queen this time, and 1 Jack's Knight. The reason we're playing 2 Queens is because we're going to play Rescue Cat. So Rescue Cat and Bower basically gets our Assault plays going. So that's why we've gone for those. Got 2 Fire Flint for extenders. For our Infernobles, these are basically what we're going to equip to Charles. And then Oliver is actually a good tuner extender if we need to go into Hulk or we want to further our plays. Fuma to summon from a Soul Day if we need to just go straight into Hulk. We've got a little PK engine. This can make actually Appaloosa from a Soul Day if we need to. Then we've got the little Chaos package that we run. Then we are obviously going to play Ecclesia and Fleur, just because Ecclesia is just a special summon. If you don't add, you're not locked out from the extra deck. Then Fleur is obviously a 25 beater that you can just summon. And 2 more extenders. So if you discard this, so you can discard it from like Torn Scales, then you can summon it back, and that can obviously help you go into Hulk plays. And then you've got Parallel Exceed is obviously a very good extender. For hand trap lineup, we've got 2 Ogre, 2 Lancia, 1 Ash, and 1 Veiler. Veiler is so that we can summon from Hulk. Got into the spells, we've got 2 Chaos Space, 2 Living Fossil, 1 United We Stand, 1 Mage Power. These are the only equip spells we have that are kind of okay, so we had to play them. And then we've got 1 of these. I don't know what that even says. Then more extenders, Monster Reborn, Instant Fusion, and then we've got 1 Searcher. This is obviously going to add us our Bower. And then the last 2 cards in the deck are these 2. This is obviously an extender, and this is obviously a good interruption that we can add. So that's it for the main. Going into the extra deck, just real quick, for our fusions, we've got 1 Arcana Knight Joker. I'm just leaving it in there. I don't actually think we can make it anymore, because we don't have any poly. No, we actually can't make it, so kind of stupid that I've got it in there, but it is what it is. We've got 1 Kaliga, that's from our instant fusion, it's just a level 4 extender. 1 Roland, 1 Charles, this is obviously what we're looking for. We've got 1 Desert Locust and 1 TG Wonder Magician. These are to summon from Hulk in my opponent's turn, in Conor's turn, so this is obviously a hand rip, and this, if he activates Union Hanger, then we can pop it with Hulk, summon TG, and then we can pop the Union Hanger. Then links, we've got a Soul Day, IP, our ulti Hulk, looks so good, Unicorn, and Appaloosa. Obviously we can make this very, very easy now, 3 negates. And then we've got 1 Pleiades, we do have a couple of level 5s, and we do have some light level 5s that we can use, so like obviously Jack's Knight and Joker's Knight makes this easy. Then we've got Chaka 9, just 2 level 4s, so we can make this with Rescue Rabbit, with Bower, it's very, very easy to make. Then we've got, we'll overlay for Bulbo, and then we'll go into our Zeus. Very, very simple. Realistically, we want to try to combo to either try to make Appaloosa and Charles, or Hulk and Charles, or IP and Charles. We want something like that to combat against Conor. I won't show you the extra deck because it's actually a little bit dismantled. I think I'm missing a couple of cards, but it's just yeah, it's all over the place at the moment. It's all over the place. So we've got 2 Phantasme, 2 Lava Golem. Obviously we've got an Alpha, so we're playing that. 1 Pank. Then obviously we've got some back row removal, Dark Hole, and Imperm. So yeah, that's it for the deck, guys. Let's pass over to Freaky Fish Guy.
So it is the next week, and we did lose, unfortunately, to Fingergos. So we are now 2 games behind. The Monkey ABC is good, but he is now making an incredible board. He's making like Isolde combos and Hulk combos, and making Charles and popping cards. And we're over here struggling to make a rank 4 and set some traps. So we desperately need to get our game plan up and running. And obviously last episode I opened tins. I could go and open more tins to try and get that Union Driver, but it's a rare, which is it's really annoying. If it was a common, it'd be so easy to pull. So for this episode, I doubled down, and I'm actually going to get stuff that is guaranteed. So we are going to open another structure deck, and this structure deck is very nostalgic to me. So when I rejoined the game, I came back in like 2016, 2017, but mainly 2016. And one of the meta decks in 2016, alongside Buster, was Toad Hero. So the structure deck we're opening today is actually Hero Strike, and a lot of you are wondering why am I opening this, and there's a couple of reasons. Not only do you get Bubble Man, which is a level 4 extender for free, I might point out, as long as you have no cards in hand. It's also got something like Compulsory in here, which we are playing a background monkey deck. That will be good. It's also technically got things like Honest, which we can use because we are light. It's got Summoner Monk, which is again another guaranteed level 4. But Bubble Man is a hero. We're already playing Rota for Gothenburg, but there's also E-Call in here, which searches the Bubble Man. So we're definitely guaranteed to start making some better rank 4s. There are things as well like Shadow Mist and Mask Change in here, so if we get like enough other engines, we can actually technically make Dark Law. If I go back to like the Time Thief stuff, I have been trying to think of a way I can use the Mask Change stuff, but at least we have it now in our collection. Anyway guys, we'll crack open one of these, go through the cards, and then point out really good stuff. Right guys, so we have the structure deck in front of me. I remember opening some of these actually back in 2016. Because Toad Hero was really good, and you can make basically the Toad Hero worked where you had like Norden and Bubble Man, and you made like Bahamut, Shark, Summon Toad, along with like Dark Claw. So the cards we get in this is Contrast Hero Chaos. Never going to play this. Koga. Technically, we can play as Mask Change too. We can like mask up an ABC piece into a Koga, which does nothing apart from make it a 3k beta, which I think would be kind of cool. Divine Wind, we literally can't play. Dark Law we could play if we add in Shadow Mist. We might play Shadow Mist ABC, because he is playing Shadol, and Macrocosmos is good against Shadol, so this might be really important. Speaking of the devil, we do get a Shadow Mist, so we'll put that onto this pile over here. Elemental Hero Ocean. Most of the other Elemental Hero decks don't really play these cards, and we probably won't be playing them either. So that's unplayable. That's not really that playable. Voltic is okay. You can like, I can't remember, there's some weird combo I looked up with that. Heat, it's a beta. Avian, because Stratos was banned at this point. Neos, again, if we get Neos Fusion, at least we have our playable set now. Neos Alias. I remember there being something good about this card. Oh, it becomes Neos while on board. Nothing really usable. Blade Edge, one of my shout out to my favourite materials as a kid. Necro Shade, Wild Heart, if we were playing, they're back in like episode 2 or 1, this card would have been good because it's unaffected by traps. At this point we're quite on a bit, so this isn't useful. The Bubman reads, if this is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it from hand. When this card is summoned, you can draw 2 cards if you control no other cards in your hand or field to add its effect. Basically the reason we want it is we're gonna like normal summon an ABC piece, set 3 traps, special summon the Bubble Man, make a rank 4, and go into plays that way. It's not amazing, like ideally I would prefer things like Gold Gadget and stuff, but they're now proving to be really hard to pull, so we're going for this for the guaranteed pulls, and this structure deck does have other fun stuff which we can use. Unfortunately, for some reason this structure deck doesn't include the Master Water Hero, Acid, which is actually really good, so that's a bit annoying. If we get one of those down the line in some other pack, we might be able to play that. Grandma would have been nice really early on, but for this episode we're past the point. It might make its way into the side deck as like a Dragoon out or a Towers out, but other than that, not really. Honest is good, we'll put that over here. Card Trooper is snazzy because we could, in theory, if this doesn't work out, rotate into like a meal deck. We got some of the Dragon Maid stuff in Mago, which is a meal strategy as well, so we can like normal Card Trooper meal ABC pieces, still set some traps and cards, but that's kind of cool. We'll put that on this pile. Ring Rebo, Summon a Monk is technically playable for us, so we can discard a spell, special summon an ABC piece, so that's not bad. No. Master Change 2, can make Koga with that. Form Change not playable, Master Charge not playable, Master Change. We could play this if we play the Shadow Mist, so we'll keep it out. Poly, Miracle Fusion, Parallel World Fusion, A Hero Lives. We'll put it over there because it's at 1, and we might play it as a one-off. We can special summon like a Bubble Man or a Stratos, which would be kind of cool. Heated Heart, not going to play that. Equal, we are going to play these because it does search us our hero bits. Righteous Judge, just not that playable, but it's technically a cool card. Oh, Oversoul. Rota, we have one. We'll return live, never play it. Pot Duality, this is the other thing in this structure deck that I was really interested in. We're playing Sealed. Sealed has a very weird thing of any good advantage card becomes busted, and Pod Duality is that card. We can reveal 3. Obviously we can't special summon the turn we do this, so we can't make a rank 4, but we can get a really important trap card all set up for the next turn, so we will keep that aside. Mostly traps we can't really play. Again, remember this was a good card. Bombless, it's technically playable, we'll keep it out. Compulse is the one we want, because the good thing about Compulse is he's playing a lot of Shadow stuff, so if we like pop his construct, he still gets the add back, which is the annoying part. This removes it entirely, and it won't give him the add back when the construct or Winder goes to grave. It's also an out to Winder, which is very important, so we're going to play this especially. Never going to play that. And Great Tornado for an extra win target for literally no reason. This is actually the reason Poly's in this deck, other than obviously Contrast Hero, so it's not that great. I guess it's a super Poly target if we ever get I don't know, they're like super Poly against Appaloosa. Other than that, it's meh. So it goes on this pile. So these are the cards that I've deemed playable from our structure deck. As you can see, the thing I do love about opening a structure deck is you get guaranteed a large amount of cards that are good, and depending on your picks, your structure decks, you can actually build a relevantly good strategy for minimal cost. So the good cards especially we're looking at are this, obviously the Bubble Man, the Equal, the Hero Lives, and the Pot Dualities. These in itself just boost our decks like consistency to a large amount. It gives us a way of making rank 4s especially really easily. Pot Duality, while clashing with that rank 4 strategy, does allow us to, you know, add some really good cards. Compulsors, again, good, like we've already said, that replace some of the weaker traps in our deck, stuff like the Fiendish Chain that aren't really doing a lot, we can now especially take out, and it's also a trap trick target. We might play the Shadow Mist because it can search the Master Change, we might put that aside, because Darklaw is a very good card, and it will enable us to play against that Shujol strategy that, fingers crossed, is now playing. Anyway guys, I'm quickly going to go into a deck profile and see what I can do with this deck. And then onto the profile. So the thing about this deck is this is probably now my favourite version that we're playing with this deck, is because it reminds me a lot of 2016-2017, and that was by far my favourite era to play. All the decks were relatively fun. You had Paleo, ABC, Hero, you had Dino come out in early 2017, or maybe late 2017, I can't actually remember. Up until Zoo came out, the format was fun, it was wide, there was nothing massively busted about it. The only thing you maybe had a problem with was like Pendulum, like maybe Metal Foes making like kind of a good board, but even then it was a fair board. There wasn't anything dumb about it. This deck plays incredibly well like 2017, which could be a problem in 2021, but we'll see how it goes. Main deck's fairly simple, same as last week, still playing 3A, 3B, 3C, 1 gold gadget, now playing our 2 Bubbleman and our Goblinberg. These are our level 4 extenders, and hopefully now we might be able to consistently make a break for every turn, or at least get some game engine going. Bubbleman is cool because even if we top deck him late in the game, he's a pot of greed as well, so he's actually got that little bit of double use, which is quite cool. And the last monster we're playing is again our Citadel for our Machina Trap. Just being able to summon a Regeki from deck always seems kind of good, so that is our monster lineup, very small. If you remember like Toad Hero back in 2017, they literally played like 7 monsters. It's like 3 Stratos, 3 Bubbleman, and I can't remember, but something else really small. It's super small and so many traps and spells. Because the thing with Bubbleman is you don't want any card in hand. So now we won't play any hand traps because with Bubbleman they conflict. You don't want to have an Ash in hand when you have a Bubbleman because then you won't be able to special summon the Bubbleman. So 0 hand traps from here on out until we change our strategy. Spells, we are playing 3 Hanger because again it's the main deck in our card, main card in our deck, sorry. 3 Mini Hanger, 2 Pot of Duality, which is great. Imagine being able to dig for a Hanger to get that game engine rolling, be able to dig for certain traps for an evenly going second, loads of fun stuff. 2 Equal, 1 Rota to search for our Elemental Hero Bubbleman, and also Rota can obviously get the Goblinberg. 1 Hero Lives, because this is basically Barrage in this deck. You summon a Bubbleman from deck, it's already level 4. You do play Half Your Life, but Half Your Life for a rank 4 can be kind of good, so we'll see how it goes. And then finally the 1 Call by the Grave as our last spell. Traps, we are playing 3 Overdrive, because it's still our Regeki. 2 Imperm as our only hand trap, again generically good trap. 2 Compulse to deal with those pesky Shadows. 1 Ice Dragon Prison to deal with any pesky card. 2 Trap Trick to get any of these, and finally our 3 Strike to round out our traps. Extra deck is very 2017, 3 Buster, 2 Redoer, because this is like the best rank 4 there is on its own, so we're just going to make this every turn. A Dweller, a Tornado Dragon, Castell, Utopia, Lightning, a Vespinado for like grindy games. The links, they aren't as important now, but we are still going to play them. We're probably not going to summon as much. Borisol will only come up if we make a Buster, and if we make a Buster, we potentially are already winning. I'm going to show you the side deck. The side deck has changed. If you did notice, we're no longer playing the Chimera deck, so there's no point in Cyber Dragon being in the side deck, so we've had to change that one up. 2 Evenly, 1 Reboot, 3 Cosmic has our back row hate, Pankratops and Phantasme has a good one-off stuff, the Gamma Seal and our Kaiju package, and instead of playing 3 Cyber Dragon, we're playing 1 Shadow Mist, 1 Mask Change, and 1 Dark Claw. I can't see it coming up that much because unfortunately Shadow Mist only triggers on Special Summon, which means it only triggers really off of a Hero Lives, but you never know. If fingers crossed is going hard into that Shadow package or he's playing like a meal deck, we will side this in for a couple of the traps just in case we maybe see our Hero Lives. In future we can change this to a Mask Change 2, and if we play like some more dark monsters like the Time Thief stuff again, we can obviously summon a Dark Claw by discarding a card off of those as well. Anyway guys, that was the deck. Hopefully this time Heroic ABC comes out on top to get back that gap. We are 2 games behind. Hopefully this time we'll be able to close that gap. Anyway, let's get on to the game.
Yeah, everything's going. Let's go. First or second?
I'll go first. I'll go first. Ooh, good luck. Have fun.
I drew 1 extra card, but we just put that on top.
Judge. Be checked. I'm going to set 1. I'm going to set another. I'm going to set another. And I'm going to pass. The monkey player is done.
Oh, he's ready. Let's go.
Please no.
Still standby main?
Yeah, that's fine.
Normal summon rabbit.
It's not an unsummon effect, is it, Rabbit?
No.
No. On summon, then I will impan. Draw. I'm gonna activate Cyber Emergency.
Sure.
Playing Drytron. Cyber Dragon Nashta.
Oh, he's got the Solar Dragon engine again.
It feels so good.
Do you know what? I'm actually surprised that Galaxy Soldier didn't get printed in gold.
Tell me about it, I'm annoyed. I still need them.
I don't get it, but they printed all like UCT and stuff like that. I don't get it.
I'm gonna flip B.
Sure.
I'm gonna normal summon A.
Mhm.
I'm gonna link to into IP. I'm gonna trigger B.
Yep.
I'm gonna add C. I'm gonna discard C to special summon Nashta.
Yep.
I'm gonna banish ABC.
Yep.
Look at the combos. Summon Buster. Battle phase.
Yep.
IP attack into Halberstone. Rabbit even.
Yep. So IP's on assault top.
Yeah. And then 3k to your face.
Or fog blade
Ooh. I will chain Buster, discard B to banish your fog blade. Yeah, 3k. Schmeckle. And then I will pass turn. Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Fumo.
On summon, I'm gonna activate IP.
Sure.
I'm gonna chain Buster tribute for cost.
Yep.
So summon 3 pieces. And then IP 1, 2, 3, 4. Into Appaloosa for 4. And then new chain A and B. A, add back the B. And then the original other B, add me another A.
That
3-2.
might be yours, but I'll have to. Oh, summon Oliver. Or this
Yep.
spell.
Yeah.
Those into How. And then Chainlink 1, How, Chainlink 2, Exceed.
I will negate the Exceed as Chaining 3, and then Chaining 4, I will implant the help.
It's got everything. Fuck no, I'll screw that up. You just kill me next turn anyways.
Ooh, ABC best deck.
You had everything, mate. What, 2 input?
I just want to please stop. Ah, I didn't draw it. Damn. I was hoping to draw one thing because it's funny.
Shit, mate. Think.
Yep. I'll allow it.
It's a bad thing. Oh, I know I've got a good combo here, but what can I set up?
draw these this hand. I will set. Okay.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah. Played PK twice last night at locals.
Yeah, it's become a meta deck, isn't it? Solid first effect.
We're going to hit that with a spicy impact.
Normal.
Yep. Ooh, that is not a good hand.
Effect.
Oh, would it hurt you if I did time number 2? I don't. You can continue.
I would be pretty pissed. Can't summon it. I can't even get strict to woes because bricked to get into. Alright, technically, Shade Brigandine, yeah? It says it does not count as a trap, yeah? So
It doesn't great.
It doesn't. Just deciding on what I'm going to play.
Mm-hmm. Yarp. Gerald is now another dude who loves that card.
Oh, Boots.
Yep. He's still popping off.
Well, I'm not popping off, but I'm setting up a few interactions, that's for sure. Living Fossil?
Yep.
Set one and fast you.
YP and Helk. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Oh, you're a great card to draw right now. Stand by me.
Mm-hmm.
I will special summon a Cyber Dragon.
Think.
Yeah.
I'll have to help.
Yeah, that's fine.
You fucking so, what do I pull for? I mean, 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Still normal.
Fine.
We're going to Roland and declare Roland
To add in info.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. What type is Roland?
2000.
I will normal summon B Buster Drake.
Sure, think. OIP?
Yeah, that's fine.
Drake.
Yeah, I'll leave the unicorn. No.
Well, attack is Mega Fleet 2000.
He'll be 2-4, and then I will say pass.
Sure, I'll take the no battle phase. Sure.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Roland in the end phase.
yeah, that's fine. Monkey brain, no work. Oh, I'm playing magic with something sickness. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no. Oh man. Oh.
You scoop. You scoop to the machine.
I know. Don't worry, it's all good. I know. Yeah, I will get that one.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly read that again.
If I control no monsters, I can tribute itself and then.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Alright, drop.
York.
Normal summon bow. Effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, let's go. I'm about to surprise you, mate, I'm telling you.
You're about to say you took it double me.
No.
Okay.
Even better. Even better.
How many cards you got hand?
One.
You're gonna, okay, I thought he was gonna play Polly. I play. He's gonna make a rank 4. What's he making?
Second one.
Yo.
Warbow.
Yeah.
Battle phase.
Yeah.
Warbow for nothing.
The 0.
Yeah, the 0
Yeah, that's
direct.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Main phase 2.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, let's go!
He.
Fuck you, man. I actually remembered this Chak and Iron Warbow play from you, so cheers, mate.
You're welcome.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Oh, okay. We've got to figure a way to outlast.
Yeah, go on, mate. Pass. To you.
Okay, draw for 10.
Yep. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I did cheat. Let me just send it. I needed to send an equip from Roland. Literally just walked back now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Do you know what's the best bit?
Go on.
Technically, I have loads of outs to Zeus because it's a machine.
Yeah, I know that.
I just need a Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, normal summon Soul Dragon, fucking Zeus effect. What I feel like that's gonna be something.
Marshall.
Yeah. In the end phase. Zeus.
B effect.
B effect.
B at C. You may continue.
You're wrong. Actually, Roto.
That's fine.
I don't know what that is. Decent.
Yeah.
Normal summon Ogre effect.
What's it do?
Sends one Noble Arms card or one Fire Warrior monster from my deck to the graveyard.
That's fine. No, it's an Armageddon night.
I'll pick something bad. There's no graveyard. No. Oh, send Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Effect of Oliver, quick to Ogre.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not playing around with it still. Battle phase?
Yep.
4-5?
Smacketh indeed.
Pass.
End of the battle phase. Evenly matched.
Okay. That was not really.
Draw. I love it when a plan comes together. I will
Special summon Saga Dragon.
discard C, special summon Nashta.
Is Nashto now a Saga Dragon while on the field?
It will be, yes, and yeah, if this card is special summoned, you can target one machine. I'm going to attempt to special summon the Cyber Dragon as well, but I'm locked into monsters, locked into some machines.
Oh, that's good. That's fucking man.
Bear in mind the Cyber Dragon will be coming out.
On which channel? So that had so the Cyber Dragon has to come out first, yeah?
Well, it depends. Do you want to respond to Nashta, or do you want to respond to Resolution?
So Nash just summons and then summons Cyber Dragon, yeah?
No, so yeah, Nashta's now summoned,
Yeah.
and then summons another Cyber Dragon.
Oh wait on resolution.
Yeah, that's I thought you would. There you go.
Yeah, that so it's...
Yeah, that's fine. Normal summon A.
Show me your graveyard, please. Lancer.
Ah!
Get wrecked now.
Actually, big brain me slightly. I'm going to have to pass on A. A pass.
Sure. You're up. Oh, please. Please. No. Oh, that would have been such a good card a minute ago. Oh. No. Oh. How many cards in hand?
Uno.
Do you know what? If this could mean anything else.
Rescue Rabbit.
Yeah, it was actually Rescue Rabbit. How much attack is core?
19.
Someone rescue rabbit.
Yep.
Battle phase.
Yep.
Rabbit into core. Effective Zeus.
Oh yeah, to attach. Yeah, that's fine. And you take 16 as well.
Any card.
Any card from extra or main deck. Or is it monster?
No, it's any card. I'm trying to see what I fucking need. Oh, that rescue rabbit just screwed me. If I drew anything else other than rescue rabbit, that was game. Anything else screwed me. Oh. The Zeus I recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't have anything to save me. Cool. Sweet. Pass. Yeah. Banish ABC.
Stand by main.
Yeah.
Banish ABC.
Yeah.
Some of them Buster.
Yep.
Buster F. Discarding Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries to banish Zeus. And 3k.
Yep.
And pass.
In the end phase, Joker's Knight.
Add book to hand. Yeah, that's right.
Something good. How many cards in hand? 2? No, 1. One. Fucking bloody stupid prick. I know what card saves me, but the likelihood of me drawing it is slim to none.
Just stack the deck for him.
Draw! Banish IP.
Mm-hmm.
Summon.
Is that all Bale does? It just summons. Did you even fit on board?
No, that's it. Summons and then like he can keep adding himself back to him.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
I will tag out ABC in the end phase.
Sure.
Draw for turn. I will link B and C into IP.
Mm-hmm.
B chain it 1, C chain it 2, summon it A, and then add me another B. Link 4 into Brongsword. A, C, B into Buster number 2. 2 A's. So, well, I've got 1 A. Okay. Enter the phase of the battle. Wait, what life do you want?
3-4. I imagine this is GG's.
Yeah, if I use B, banish the Wiper Buster.
Yeah.
And then we'll go B, smack over, devour.
Yeah.
And broadsword the game.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, get that through. Fuck, what was the next card?
I had Bell still in hand.
Oh, that was horrible.